Hello everyone, this is Carbonomics. This video will be about exploring some of the most valuable websites or avenues, both source potential investment ideas and research new stocks. As a disclaimer, I do have affiliate links with some of the websites I'll mention in this video, meaning I would make a commission off of any purchases you make after clicking on the links down below, and that will be disclosed in the description if it is an affiliate link. And that helps support the channel, and it also provides a discount to you. With that said, let's get right into it. First, we're going to discuss websites will help in your research process, how to find more information about a company. First up, we have Yahoo Finance, which is really the financial community's bread and butter for any initial view of a company. Type in any stock ticker you like, and you'll see a variety of financial metrics at a glance. Stock price, market cap, PE ratio, earnings per share, all that good stuff. Go to the Conversations tab. There will be a message board of people discussing the stock. And the Statistics tab to the right offers even more information on valuation metrics like PE, enterprise value, price of sales, etc. Scroll down and you can see financial highlights, profitability, the income statement, quick balance sheet stats, dividends. There's a wide range of information here about any company. Now, I group in Yahoo with some of these similar sites. Google Finance, OTC Markets for more microcap and smaller stock information, and Morningstar as well. All these websites offer some different functionality, but most of them have pretty similar services to Yahoo Finance, relatively speaking. A link to all these websites will be mentioned in the video description below. Moving on, if you want to see a more detailed financial history of a company and some financial metrics and a quick overview, the best website for this, in my opinion, is QuickFS. This website is free to use, and you can see a variety of statistics on the stock OTC markets, for example, the company multiples and other growth stats. But down below, those key statistics are around the 10-year financial history of a company. So you can see the trend of metrics like revenue growth, how margins have performed over time, EPS growth. This can tell you a lot about how a company has performed previously. Moving on, when you want to start digging a little deeper into a company, I tend to go to Simply Wall Street after this point, which gives an overview of some of the traits I look for in a company. But when looking into the site, keep in mind that some of the functionality will work better with larger cap companies. If you go in here and type in a small microcap company, the site probably won't have the best coverage of financial ratios or analyst coverage, for example. We start out an overview of the company and its strengths. Going down, there are metrics compared to their competitors, PE compared to both peers and industry as a whole, for example. And there will be analyst forecasts and a range, a history of the company's financial health. And what I personally focus on the most, the management team, particularly the insider ownership and insider transactions. We can see for Tesla here, Elon Musk has only been selling, and there hasn't been any insider buys of the stock in the last 12 months. And the ownership breakdown as well right here shows us how much stock is owned by institutions, general public, and company insiders. All useful information when looking into the incentives of the management team. As for the plans that Simply Wall Street offers, there is a free option to view 5 companies a month, but if you upgrade to premium or unlimited versions, you'll see access to more advanced features and the ability to view more stocks. I have an offer for the viewers of the channel, because if you click on my affiliate link below, the first 100 people who sign up are going to receive a 40% discount on any plan you purchase. The links to that will be in the description below for anyone interested. The next website to mention for research is Seeking Alpha, which truly is a gold mine for fundamental investors because of the breadth and depth of investment research found on the site, which is really what the site is known for. But with a premium subscription, you can have access to research from thousands of knowledgeable investors discussing, thorough research of any public company you can think of. And you'll find a lot of articles like this, extremely thorough and long research. You'll also find that the main appeal of the site is research, but there is a variety of other features like stock screening, quantitative stock ratings on valuation, growth, profitability, and other metrics, along with market commentary, stock, dividend, or ETF information, as well as educational content. Typically, to access a lot of these features, you'll need to pay $239 a year for a premium subscription, with the Pro version being $500 per year. But for the next several weeks after this video releases, Seeking Alpha is offering a significant discount for new subscribers. A premium subscription only costs $99 per year currently, giving you unlimited access to those stock write-ups, quant ratings, dividend grades, and more. So check Seeking Alpha out if you haven't already, since this is a great deal. Link in the description. Now, all these sites are useful for investigation, but the best place to find information on a typical company, after it passes that initial research phase, is to look through the public filings. And for most people watching this video, Americans or Canadians, the SEC has EDGAR to search up filings. So you can type in any ticker and you'll find all the various financial reports, ownership disclosures, and more. The same thing goes for Canadian listed companies, which can be accessed through SEDAR. And search up any company's name and you'll find all the related filings there as well. And it might vary from country to country. And if you live in other countries or are looking for foreign stocks, you'll have to search for that individually. Now let's talk about sourcing investment ideas. And there are a variety of ways to do this, but some of the best ways will be to see what others are interested in on message boards and social media. Most of the websites will be better for finding microcap companies because that's what I focus on myself. But the first recommendation can be used to find anything, and that's going to be Twitter. This doesn't seem like it would be true to anyone that isn't on Twitter, but it truly is a great source of information if you curate your feed correctly. Following like-minded accounts that look for the same type of companies that you do, allowing you to be exposed to ideas you would have never heard about otherwise. I highly recommend getting on Twitter, although I know it can be a bit of a political cesspool, a little toxic. But as I said, it's about finding people with similar investment processes to your own, or even following the executives at the companies you invest in. Some of them can be quite active on social media, actually. But next up for finding new ideas is CEO.ca. Caveat here, though, this website is more specifically for Canadian companies, but there are a variety of intelligent investors on here, and you can even interact with many of the CEOs of these companies, and a lot of them are on this site and active, or at least watch what the investors are saying. And here we have Value Investors Club, which is a forum for value investors to discuss ideas. So there are a significant amount of write-ups on the site, similar to Seeking Alpha in a way. But more of these write-ups are going to be likely about small to microcap companies. But this first one here on this list is actually about a $7 billion company, so there are larger caps on here as well being discussed. And if we click on it, we can see the posters going to the history of the company and why they like it. So that's right up there. Next up is Microcap Club. And this is a forum run by Ian Castle. And anyone familiar with the microcap space has probably heard of him. But he started a forum for microcap investors to discuss their ideas. While some of their content is free, most of it is behind a paywall unless you submit a write-up on an idea and are accepted by the community. Where around 20% of the applicants get in. Otherwise, there is an option to subscribe annually for $500 where you can view what people post in the forum. Probably more worth it if you're a higher net worth investor already, but that's another option. For ESG-oriented investors like myself, carboncredits.com actually is a list of green companies and a variety of market caps to look into if you want to focus on more environmental investing. Last but not least, there is the old-fashioned way of going through stock screeners on many of these platforms, or manually searching through all the listed companies. Stock exchanges like the Toronto Stock Exchange make this pretty easy, or other exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange, for example, offering full lists of every company listed on their exchanges. So if you want to, you can go down the list one by one, looking for potentially interesting companies. That's going to be it for the websites I tend to look at and use for sourcing or researching ideas. If you're interested in microcap or ESG related investment content, then consider subscribing to the channel and checking out my analysis on what I view are some of the best ESG stocks available in the public markets today. Thanks for watching.